The story about a daughter who was raised by an assassin. Once upon a time, there was a man who used to live with her daughter in a house outside the town. He loved her very much. He gave her everything that the child should be given by the parents. When the child has grown up, she joined the school and then joined her higher education. She studied about mechanical engineering courses, as she was in love with them since she was a child. She graduated when she was 27 years. After the graduation, she went home to see her father, who was old, to visit her at the school regularly. When she reached at her home, she saw many people around her home. When she tried to ask the people around her, she was informed that her father has died, and the police are preparing his body to take it to the police station. The girl went to ask the police about why they are taking her father's body when it was supposed to be buried. The police looked at her, and then, at each other, without saying anything, and then left. After the event, the people left her alone at her home. Slowly, she went to her father's room to see what has been left for her. But, surprisingly, the room was clean as it was still with her father. She smiled at it when she was remembering many things that she shared with her father in that room. When she was attentively looking, she realized that there was a locker at the bottom of her father's bed. She took it out and starting to guess the password. Luckily, she was able to unlock it after writing her name as the password. She then opened the locker and looked at what was in it. She saw only a letter that looked to be kept long time ago. She took out and being surprised to see her name as the one to be given that letter. With a rush, she opened the letter and started to read it. Hello, my dear daughter. Hope you are good, and I'm good where I am, because at this moment, I'm no longer with you. I'm at the place where I wished long time to be. But, I was patient to see you grow, and feel the love of your father, from another father. My dear, today, I have to tell you the whole truth about your life. First, I need you to know who I am. I was an assassin, who was raised by criminal gang from my city, since I was only 12 years old. Since then, my life was supposed to be in the gang forever. I was taught only assassinations, and hatred, towards the police who never gave up on catching us, with their lives. My dear, I'm not your true father. Your true father was a police officer. He was the leader of the group, that was given the responsible to stop us. When I was 26 years, I was ordered to kill him, and his family, including you. The house you are in right now, is yours, by justice from the court as the inheritance from your parents, and the room, that I used to stay, was the room of your parents. I killed them when they were preparing to sleep, the day that I was ordered. But, with a pitiful heart, I couldn't kill you. I took you, and went with you to the gang. I advised the leader of the gang who raised me, to raise you as a good citizen. But, he rejected. Since then, I decided to leave the gang, and raise you to be like your family. I raised you with the money that I was paid for the assassination of your parents. And today, the money has finished with your beautiful day of your graduation. And today, I will have to face the law, when I'm no longer in your world with you, beautiful beings. I'm calling the police, to take me, since they believed that I was dead after missing me for a long time. I don't expect you to forgive me, but, what I'm happy with, is to see you a very successful daughter as your parents. My whole wealth that I left in that house, will be yours. You are the one to decide, whether, to burnish them, or to take them, and gave them to the needy ones. I got them from legal job and not assassinations, so, don't worry, they deserve it. Goodbye, my dear daughter. Have a good life. The daughter couldn't believe what she was reading, but she had to believe, because there was no one to ask about the truth of that letter. She returned the letter to the locker, and stood up, and went directly to the picture of her raised father, which was hung on the wall. She looked at it for some time and then said to it, I forgave you. I know you raised me, because of being sad for what you did. That's the true apology. The wealth will remain with me, as your memory for what you have done to my parents. Have a good life, assassin.